Okay guys, welcome back. It's Sunday and I've had a very long lazy day. Just not feeling as good as I think I should, but anyhow, we're here, we're working, and we're gonna get, I think, the curtain done today. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'll cut it even to where it goes from the ceiling to the floor. And then I'm going to go and get a needle and thread and do a gathered stitch. And then once I do a gathered stitch, I will pull it over to about right here. Oops, you can't see. To about right there. And then we're going to put let me see if I can fix the camera a little better, guys. Hold on. Okay, that's much better. Anyhow, we'll do a banister here. I don't lose it in there. And then I think I'll glue a piece of cardboard behind it. And then I'll put a ball on it here. So it's only going to be sort of seen. So it'll look realistic, but it goes nowhere. And then with the curtain drop behind there, you're not going to be able to see anything. And actually, I think I'll put the curtain on the outside. We'll make a little curtain rod here. Maybe. Yeah, I'll put it on my sewing machine. I'll do a nice neat stitch, and then we'll run a little dowel through it. We'll do an actual curtain rod here. But first we got to get this and get it glued in there, and I've got to find, I think I might have wooden beads in here that'll work. There's my turkey I made a long time ago. But I had made two. One I gave away, and I should have kept it because it was a better one, but there is that one. So what I'm looking for is something we can use for, I was hoping I could find a wooden one, but this might work. No, that's not really wood. Looks better than that one though. Huh, I know I used to have them, but I probably have them someplace else. So anyways, that's what we're going to do today. I suppose I'll go with this one because I think this one will be easier to paint black, and then I can put a pin through it and stab it into the wood so it'll stay good. Alrighty, now I gotta find a pen, and we gotta paint this, and then I'm almost done with the floor, you can see. So I have the trim to put here, but I don't want to do that until I've painted the floor. But that'll make it look a lot better. Hard to believe this started out as just plain old cardboard that was going to be thrown away, and then I lost the other wall. I gotta find the other wall and get it put up, and we got to make a barn door, so we'll do that next week. I'll work on the barn door, and it's going to go on that one wall, but got to find it first. Got to find the wall. All right, so we will do a real curtain. And it's got to be, and I'm thinking if we do the curtain, we may not have to do the banister. Okay, so I'm going to go put this on the machine real quick. I'm going to cut a cut it square too, so it works. So that's what we'll do. We'll get this put up. I'll find a dowel, run a stitch across, and straighten that side up. Don't think we're going to need all this anyhow. Okay, guys, so let me measure this and we'll be right back. All right, guys, I went ahead and just decided to put this on the inside. As you can see, well, it'll be glued so that it just barely touches the floor. And then it hides that. It hides where it'll get a sash on it, and it'll hide the, you see? It'll look much neater than that, but first I've got to glue the inside in, and then I got to make a little tie back for here. And then I can bring it up. All right, that was simple. And basically, I just used the already stitched part, and I'm just going to glue it so that it doesn't move. And then that part of the area will be finished. See, I'm just going to put some Fabri-Tac there, along here. And this stuff works pretty quick, so. Just glue that up to the wall. And voila. And I'll get you down so you can still see the stairs, but you can't see where they're short there on the side. And this should grab pretty quick. Yep. And now I just make a little tie. We'll go here. Just making sure it's clipped back there. And I had some of my clamps here. I just saw them yesterday. Huh. Well, I think it's going to hold anyhow. Just give it a minute to dry. We'll get a little tie for right there. Just like that. Okay, I just don't know what color to make the tie. I could make it the same as the wallpaper, I suppose. It might not be too bad. We'll see. I picked the best scissors I have, I tell you. The very best. Let's see. There we go. Do you remember back in the day when you could buy fabric, your upholstery would match your wallpaper? And we're really not going to see it. Well, come on now. Doesn't want to tie. Okay, there we go. We'll slide this down. And voila. That looks really good. Problem solved. So simple. Okay, so we won't even need this. Won't even need the banister because it's hidden too. Now I did get the floor, like I said, I got the faux wood in here. Whoops, that was brilliant. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll glue it too. Just glue it right there. There we go. Now it'll stay where it's supposed to. And so I can paint it. I just have to be careful that I don't get it too high up on the cardboard. And I think we'll go with earth brown. And I don't believe you'll want to watch me paint the whole thing, but I do want to show you the technique. And then I think we'll go with the natural trim. So I want to cut a little piece to go back there. Let's see. Sorry about that, guys. I don't have a whole lot of room here. I'll cut it right about there. And I got to paint that. So I'm going to tuck that way back there so I don't get it with the paint. And I'll show you how it's going to look. I want to see how it's going to look with that paint in this trim anyways. Like so. We shall see. And so next week I'm going on an outing. So I'm going to try to post early. And what I'll do is I will do some paper art, paper crafting. We'll look for some photos, some frames, that sort of thing. And then we can get those posted. So even though I'm not going to actually be doing the video on Sunday, it will get posted on Sunday. Now I just need to find a paint holder. Something that I could put paint in. Here we go. I found it, I think. Yeah. So we'll get this right up to the edge. This won't matter because we're going to put trim there anyhow. But this will give it a little more character. And I'm just barely going to the edge because, like I said, we're going to put that trim. This might have been easier than I thought. I was kind of thinking maybe I'd put some worn spots on the floor, but we'll see. So there we go. Give that a chance to dry. I ordered another camera, so hopefully it will work better than my current noisy one. I'll get the hang of this eventually, guys. But I have Power Director, and it's a really good system, so I want to be able to do good videos. All right, we're going to let that dry. I don't want any lumpy bumpies. I'm going to let this dry. And we'll see how that, there's a, I don't know if that's thread or what. but I've been trying to pick it up forever. Okay, got it. Alrighty, so we'll let this paint dry. Get that curtain back down. Get the trim in. And call it a day. I'm glad you guys came along to visit. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll subscribe. If you're returning, thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. And yeah, I think that's going to be okay for now. I still have to finish the rest over going this way. I still have another about 5 or 6 rows to put on there. But I have, I'm pretty sure, enough stuff to dress it up. So when we come back, I'll get my book out and we'll be looking at some of the stuff that I want to make. Okay, now this is a book I have permission to share with you guys. So I think what we'll do is we'll make what we see here. I don't know about the broom. That's a toothbrush, the old wooden toothbrushes. So I don't know if I still have that, but I do have little feathers and I do have the string. So what I'll do is I will make copies of all of this stuff. And so we can make that. Let's see, we can do the boxes, cardboard cartons. And when they're done, they look like that. I think I have a film roll box. So if you guys got an old camera film box, the little plastic things, get that and we'll, bring it out and we'll make the whole thing. So there's lots of stuff in here. Biscuit and cracker tins we can make, cereal packets we can make. This is called In the Larder, but like I said, it'll work with what we're doing. We can make a lot of the stuff. The bread box is easy to make. The tea towel rack you guys already saw me make. So saucepans. It's called the Manor House Kitchen. Spice and herb jars. I mean, all of this we can do. We can get it decorated really nice like this. Whoops. And this book I have permission to share with you. So this week I'll get some stuff cut out of it, and that I will do, and I will pre-post so that come Sunday I won't feel guilty again that I didn't make a video. Okay, so let's see if this is going to look good natural or am I going to want to stain it. So my opinion is it's too light. So I'll pick out a stain, a lighter stain. See, that's too light. And I know I have stain. So we'll work on staining these. I'll finish the floor and get it painted. We'll do the extra wall. And in 2 weeks. Next week, it's going to be about making items for the kitchen itself. And when I come back the following Sunday, then I can do the rest of the walls. Okay, guys, I appreciate you. Keep watching, and thanks for being subscribers. Like I said, I really, really appreciate that. All right, without further ado, I will see you guys next week. Have a great rest of your weekend.